Good day everyone, in today's lesson you are going to learn interesting English vocabulary with this funny interview that Selena Gomez gave on the Ellen Show. As you may know, Selena Gomez is an actress and singer. In this interview, Selena introduced some very useful vocabulary. So are you ready? Let's watch the interview.
Now let's get to the important stuff. Why am I not in Taylor's squad? Or am I and I don't know it?
I mean, I think you are. I would assume. You got the sparkles down in your little costume thing when you were Taylor.
Thank you.
You know, I think baking is involved, and
You have to know how to bake?
I mean, you don't have to. It helps.
Uh-huh.
A lot of wine, talking about boys. And
I can talk about boys, and especially if I drink wine. I have a lot to say.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, I'll drink a lot of wine and talk about boys.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. She is fantastic, though, isn't she?
She's great, yeah.
What do you love about Taylor?
I think she pushes me to be more confident. I've known her for 8 years now, and it's a nice.
It was too loud. It was too loud.
That was too loud. Where did it go?
I agree.
Is that my third time or second time?
I don't know. We've scared you a lot. That was really loud, though. Was that Kevin dressed as Taylor?
Dressed as Taylor.
All right, let's see. I think you handled it well because it was loud. It scared me. Now let's get to the important stuff. Why am I not in Taylor's squad?
Stuff is very useful word and you can use it when you are too lazy to find the right one. Because it can be used in a general way without mentioning the thing itself by name. Keep in mind that stuff is uncountable. That is whether it is referring to something singular or a group, we never say stuff, which is countable, so you have one thing or many things. For example, I have some things to do before I leave. And the second, I have some stuff to do before I leave.
I mean, who says you have to sit here and wait for him? You've got to make stuff happen.
Yeah, but you don't want to seem too pushy.
You know, so I don't read as many important books as you do, and I don't write trick poems that seem to be about one thing but are actually about something else. And you know what? I get excited about stupid stuff. Like when My People magazine comes on Saturday, and the new Hold Everything catalog.
A squad is a group, gang, or team. It is originally made of soldiers or police officers. But nowadays, people refer to their groups of friends as a squad.
Or am I and I don't know it?
I mean, I think you are. I would assume. You got the sparkles down.
If you have something down, it means that you do or have it successfully with ease. Selena used sparkles as noun here, so she is probably referring to similar material on a dress or other clothing. She is joking that in order to be a part of Taylor's friends.
A lot of wine, talking about boys and.
I can talk about boys, and especially if I drink wine. I have a lot to say.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, I'll drink a lot of wine and talk about boys.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, she is fantastic, though, isn't she?
Though is a short and informal way of saying although. In other words, you could use though as another way of saying however, or in more formal way, despite the fact that. For example, the rest of his team are simply assistants, though all very good at what they do. Here, Ellen just uses this word to change the subjects.
You really want me to sign a prenup?
I don't know. My dad's pretty insistent on it, though.
Well,
I think she pushes me to be more confident. I've known her for 8 years now.
If you are being pushed to do something, it means that someone forcing you to do that certain things. If someone is confident, it means that he or she is sure about themselves. Selena is saying that Taylor encouraged her to trust more in herself.
Nice.
it was too loud. It was too loud.
That was too loud. Where did it go?
The adjective loud describes a noise that has a very high volume. For example, the music at the concert was extremely loud.
second time.
I don't know.
Scared.
We've scared you a lot. That was really loud, though. Was that Kevin dressed as Taylor? All right, let's see. I think you handled it well because it was loud. It scared me.
To handle something means to control it. If you say that someone can handle a problem or situation, you mean that they have the ability to deal with it successfully.
We've always talked about
I
it.
just wanted to say that I'm sorry, okay? I handled the situation horribly, and I should not have lied to you.
So what should you have done?
Well, I should have told you the truth.
I mean, maybe someday. I'm not saying it has to be right now, but I'm starting to think that we can handle it. We're good.
To crawl over the actual
Oh, God.
To crawl is to move slowly across the floor on your hands or knees. Most babies crawl before they learn to walk.
You were 50 minutes late to the class. What, did you crawl there?
No, I ran, okay? It's really far. And when did people stop understanding the phrase, get the hell out of my way?
My God, that is hideous. Yeah.
Hideous is a really word that means extremely ugly or unattractive. You can describe an experience as hideous when you mean it is difficult to bear. Alan is playfully joking that his costume ugly.
All right, I apologize.
No, it's great.
When you apologize, you admit that you did something wrong and you say sorry.
We had to sneak him in the box and keep him here to scare you. So think of it that way.
Yes, thank you.
To sneak in means to enter somewhere without being seen in a secret way. For example, they tried to sneak into the nightclub without paying.
We had to sneak him in the box. Sneak him in the box.
Mitzi is...
My hamster. She's okay. I haven't seen her in a while. You know, I mean, it's Ross. How can I watch him get married?
But you know what? I want to do like a full-on one. You got to get me good. I want to do
Okay.
like a
Full on is an informal way to describe things or activities that are done in most extreme way possible. For example, what they were really good at was a full-on rock and roll. Get someone good means to fool someone completely. For example, that was a funny joke you play on him. You really got him good. So Selena is saying that his attempt to scare her was not good enough because it was only scary because of the surprising loud volume.
You know what it was? It was too loud, but that poor guy's been in a box for a while.
Someone poor has little money. Poor can also be used as an adjective for someone that makes you feel pity. Like the guy that had stayed in the box for several minutes in order to play the prank on Selena.
Do the trick-or-treat thing and all that?
Well, I stopped for a while, obviously, and then my mom had my sister Gracie, so she's 2.
What is she dressed as?
We're going to be Frozen, the sisters. I'm going to be Elsa.
Oh my gosh! What the hell?
Like what? Why?
I don't know. That was Elsa that time.
That was Elsa?
That was Elsa.
Oh, see, wait, you didn't
yeah.
give me a chance.
Yeah, that was
to see
Elsa.
it.
We'll show you Elsa. You do the trick-or-treat thing.
In which children knock on the doors of houses on Halloween and shout trick or treat. This means that the person who answers has two options: to give a treat like a candy, or otherwise they will get a trick or a prank.
Oh, can I give out the candy? I really want to be with the kids right now. You know, ever since I got pregnant, I have the strongest maternal instincts.
Well, I stopped for a while, obviously.
Something obvious is evident, plain to see, and easily understandable. If you are saying that something is obviously true, it means that. For example, it was obvious that things were not working out. It is obvious that Selena stopped trick-or-treating because she got too old for it. But now, she starts again because she goes with her little sister.
Then my mom had my sister Gracie, so she's 2.
What is she dressed as?
We're going to be Frozen, the sisters. I'm going to be Elsa.
Oh my gosh! What the hell?
So, oh my gosh is another way to saying oh my god. When they involve religious figures such as God, it is very common for native speakers to soften strong language and swear words. Another example is saying G or Jeez instead of Jesus.
You know what? I have to say, I don't really care for your tone. And this is not the only hospital in the city, and we have no problem to... Whoa. Oh, gosh. Whoa.
What?
Oh, ow. Contraction. Ow. 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 Oof. Oof. Ah.
Would you like to see a semi-private room?
Yeah, it couldn't hurt to look.
There she is. All right, come on, Morty, let's go. Oh, jeez. Okay.
So what the hell is a praise or reaction to something that is strange or abnormal? You can also say what the hell when you decide to do in spite of doubts that you have about it. For example, what the hell? You saw Thomas and Sophie kissing. They broke up years ago.
Joey, then what the hell were you doing with an engagement ring?
It wasn't my ring. It's Ross's ring. That's why I felt so bad, Rach, because he was gonna propose. What?
Like what? Why?
That was Elsa that time.
That was Elsa?
That was Elsa.
Oh, see, wait, you didn't give me a chance.
Yeah, that was...
If you give someone a chance, you are giving that person an opportunity to do something. For example, come on, give up Peter a chance. He really nice guy. Selena saying that she didn't have enough time to see costume of the guy that played prank on her because he ran away very quickly. Now we finish watch the interview. We learn a lot of new vocabulary. So let's test our knowledge after we watch the interview of Selena and Ellen.
Now let's get to the important stuff. Why am I not in Taylor's squad?
What does Ellen mean when she mentioned Taylor's squad? A. Taylor's enemies. B. Taylor's group of friends. C. Taylor's bodyguards.
Or am I and I don't know it?
I mean, I think you are. I would assume. You got the sparkles down in your little costume toy thing when you're with Taylor.
Thank you.
You know, I think baking is involved, and
You have to know how to bake?
I mean, you don't have to. It helps.
Uh-huh.
A lot of wine, talking about boys and.
I can talk about boys, and especially if I drink wine. I have a lot to say.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, I'll drink a lot of wine and talk about boys.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. She is fantastic, though, isn't she?
She's great, yeah.
What do you love about Taylor?
I think she pushes me to be more confident. I've known her for 8 years now, and. It's a nice.
It was too loud. It was too loud.
That was too loud. Where'd it
Too
go?
loud. I agree.
Is that my third time or second time?
I don't know.
Scared?
We've scared you a lot. That was really loud, though. Was that Kevin dressed as Taylor?
Dressed as Taylor.
All right, let's see. I think you handled it well because it was loud. It scared me.
I was about to crawl over the actual thing.
Oh God! Oh wait, he came back out again. Oh my God, that is hideous. Yeah. All right, I apologize.
No, it's great. I love it.
It's never my idea.
But you know what? I want to do like a full-on one. You got to get me good. I want to do
Okay,
like.
I know that was. You know what it was? It was too loud, but that poor guy's been in a box for a while. You know, we had to sneak him in the box and keep him here to scare you. So think of it that way.
Yes, thank you.
We will get.
I think that's all that I can say. Thanks for your watching.